to my channel. Today is using the items that I found during trash picking and making them my own. I think if you looked at my June 2nd haul, trash picking haul, I had found this frame right here. It's not really something that I would put in my house. It's not my decor. It's beautiful, but not something for me. And I love the frame on this. It has like a basket weave. So what I want to do is take this, distress it so I can put one of my prints in here. Along with this print that I found, there was also this print. However, again, it is not something that I would use. However, I can surely use this gorgeous frame. I will paint this, patina it, and make it my own. The other print that I found was this huge print. The frame on this is absolutely gorgeous. I love the inlay inside of it, but again, not something that I would use. So I'm going to take these frames and make them my own. What will I do with them? When we go on cruises, I am one to go to those art auctions. I just love to go. And usually at the end, if you stay, you get a print. And I love the artist Belay. And this is one of the prints that they had given us. I have 3 more prints that some of them I purchased, some of them were free. So this is the one that would go into the inlay of this big frame right here. I kind of measured it, and I believe that I will be my lucky day and it will fit. Now, the other 2 frames, I will be adding some personal items. My grandmother, my mom's mom, was an artist. She was a self-taught artist and was an amazing person. Loved her. And could she bake a cheesecake or what? Yes, she did. But fortunate enough to have 2 prints here. I have more of her paintings. I'll show you at a later time. But these were made in 1988. I have this print right here and this print right here. I don't like doing matchy prints, matchy frames. I like to mix them up a little bit. So after measuring these 2 frames right here, I'm hoping to be able to insert these 2 prints that my grandmother painted. I'm so fortunate to have these wonderful pieces of art that my grandmother made. I know that she sold some of her paintings. Cousin relatives have a lot of her paintings. She did, I'm telling you guys, beautiful work, especially for a self-taught artist. And her sister, who was also an artist, I think I have a few of her paintings as well. So I'm going to get started on this and try to make these my own and try to distress these to be able to fit my own treasures inside of the frames that were found on the side of the road, ready for the lane field. So let's see where I go with this. So I just flipped this around on my counter, and I am just going to take this beautiful paper off. It looks like this was framed really, really well. I'm going to try to save the paper so I might be able to reuse it in the bag. I don't think I will be able to, but let's just see where we are at. pretty easy taking off the paper. However, I don't think that this is going to be as easy because it is stapled at every corner. So I'm going to take these off and I will continue filming as I go. So what I did is I removed the print, which was fairly easy, but then I figured out that this top frame was actually glued to just a piece of paper on a piece of cardboard. So nice print, but not, the frame is probably more expensive than the print. So this is actually a wood insert frame here. So what I'm gonna do next is fingers crossed that this, I can't believe that this is actually gonna fit perfectly. Like, this is my lucky day. Look at that. Perfect fit. Like, I cannot ask for better than that. It's kind of called a double matting frame. I've paid quite a bit of money before to do that. So now what I need to do is put my camera up a little bit so you all can see this. There we go. So yeah, I removed the cardboard and then I removed this print, which was fairly easy. Good old spatula, scraped underneath, the whole thing came off. Gotta be gentle though. And this is my print. And then this was the print. It's just paper with tape around it and glued on. I'm actually gonna keep this underneath to give it a sturdier base. So now I'm just gonna go get my double tape and tape my print along with the matting on top of this and close this up. I had to remove the backing because I could not get to my cardboard all the way because it is stapled every inch, looks like. So I'm gonna go get my double face tape and see where I get. Taking trash and making a treasure. I'm actually taking my double face tape and I am putting it on the back of the frame, pretty much following the lines of where they had put theirs. And I am using very sticky double face tape, and I actually got this at the Dollar Tree. I was quite surprised on how sticky this tape was. Just following the lines. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take my print and put my print on to the look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So now I'm gonna put that on this base again. Using the same foam lines that they had, I'm just gonna go ahead and put my tape on this and follow where they taped these at. gonna place this on top of this. Start with the bottom here. So my next step is I'm going to wash the frame, I'm going to wash the glass, and then I'm going to close it up and I will show you my end results. I'm telling you, I cannot be more pleased on how this came out. I am going to finish the back with some brown paper, but look at this now. From a plain paper to this great artist in a beautiful frame. I had framing done before with these small prints and I've paid over $200. So for me to be able to use something that I found on the trash and make this with it, I am so pleased. If you're gonna ask me, I used a little bit of leftover Windex and I add a little bit of vinegar when I clean my glass, and I have never had any issues with any streaks. So if that's what you're wondering, and a good old spatula, I'm sure some of you are going to tell me what tool I could have used, but that is what I've used for right now. So I'm going to real quick do my other two frames and I will show you the end results. After removing the back, the little staples, it was a pretty easy job. So then the test came. Will my prints fit in these? And I should go buy a lottery ticket because look at that. I knew I wanted black frames for these two prints. So now all I have to do is go and make sure that this works. Now that's the first one. What I found funny about the second print, did I tear it up? I guess I did. So I had to take off the paper off of the back of both of them. So this is the one with the silver frame. The test. I'm going to buy a lottery ticket. There it is. This one with the gold, or silver, whatever this color is, does not look as good, but once I pop some black spray paint on these and I distress them a little bit, I think I'm gonna have the look that I've been waiting for without buying new frames. So let's see how this spray paint is gonna go. Okay, so I spray paint both frames. They're looking pretty shiny, but I kind of want to add a little bit of dimension to this, which I just had it. Where did I put it? So I'm going to add some of this chalk paint by Waverly, just to kind of give it a little, okay, it's a little thick, so I'm going to dilute it a little bit here. Put it in the cap. Oh, it is very thick. Actually, I think, yeah. Just gonna add a little bit of water. I just added a little spray of water just to kind of dilute it just a tiny bit because I don't want it to be like super white. Let me get a towel. Okay, and so there is some dark black in the print, and there's snow. So I was thinking just a little bit of this just to distress it, just a tiny little bit. Can you see if I do it? There, just some, and then I'm just gonna wipe. I know for you guys, you might not be able to see it as much, but it is just stressing it tiny little bit. I just wanted to, and if it doesn't work out, guess what? Spray paint it again. It's not a big deal. Kind of wanted to just stress it out a little bit. way it doesn't look like shiny paint, and you kind of have a little distress of what might look like snow. And you want to do a bit in the inside edges as well. So now for this one might look a little different because it does have some grooves in it. Oh, I like that. I like the, it looks a little bit, and then I'm gonna thin it down a little bit, maybe even. Oh, I love that book. So you can always think about it when you see something, you like it, but you think, oh, maybe I love this about it, but I don't like the print. Like in this case, I love these frames. I didn't like the prints, but I'm making them my own, and I'm just so fortunate, lucky that my prints actually fit in these. I mean, come on, guys, that's a chance a million right there. So I cannot wait to be able to hang these on the wall. So I'm just gonna do a little bit right now because I don't want to overdo this. I don't know if you can kind of see some of this distress on these things. I think I'm just gonna let this dry, reassess it, and go from there. So I was really fortunate that there were hooks on these. This one was at the top. All I had to do was unscrew it and put it at the bottom. Look, beautiful this came out. I just gotta put little nails to hold it in place. And this one here as well, I just moved it from the top, and it was just an hammer-in hook. And I mean, how lucky am I? Fit right in there. And I just need again, but look how beautiful that looks. So you never know when you have good trash like that. So I'm gonna nail these in, and I will show you the final results. So I went ahead and hung this one here because I do have other ones in this room. I have one there and my two there. So I think it really looks really nice right there. And then for the paintings, that is my wall of paintings. I still have some more to put up top, some different ones, but I think overall it came out really nice. So I hope that you enjoyed this DIY Trash to Treasure video today, and I hope that you subscribe to my channel, like and leave me a comment. And remember, I bring things home, I bring it with love, and I bring it to life. And with this channel, you never know what you're gonna get. So hit that subscribe button.